Yo, my friend, welcome on today's show. What does the book of wisdom tell us about the diligent and the sluggard man? Well, this is what it says. The sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. The righteous hate what is false, but the wicked bring shame and disgrace. Righteousness guards the man of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. Interesting words of wisdom from the guide of life. My friends, that is from Proverbs 13:4 going down. Child of God, the aim of this video is to unite all earthlings like yourself out there across the whole world. Make sure that we all live in peace, are loving with one another, honest, my friend, and constantly asking for forgiveness from the Creator, which we call repentance. My friend, we shall be doing that shortly after I tell you a bit about the videos you have today. Well, I have nothing to say because all the videos are good vibes videos. I'd like you to leave your thoughts and comments down below so that we can get to know what you think of the videos. Let's ask for forgiveness and guidance in this video from our Maker. Dear Lord Father, thank you for life and good vibes. Thank you, dear Lord Father, for your precious and adorable child that have joined us today. Thank you for this viewer. Dear Lord Father, through this video, may this viewer receive blessings, Father. May their souls be uplifted, Father. May their strength be renewed, Father. May they also be forgiven all their sins, Father, with the sacrifice of your Son, dear Lord. Guide us till the end, and may your Spirit, Father, guide us. In your holy name, Jesus Christ, we pray, trusting and believing. Amen. Let's dive in good vibes.
I see that I'm wondering, these are ants. See where they came from. See them. See them. See them. All the way to the stream. How they were able to create a bridge by themselves and then walk on the river, on the stream, all the way like this. To me, is the seventh and the eighth wonder of the world. I can't imagine this. This is so incredible. See ants. How did they do this? Tell me, what magic did they use? See, see, they continue till they got there. Can you imagine this? See.
This device has shown me something very different. So we're just looking at the old world right here, just so you guys can see this. Somebody said that's a proper VR headset. Yeah, that's what that is right there. Like when you look at the pyramid and all the buildings surrounding Egypt, it's completely in shambles because when you look at old stereoscope photos of Egypt, you see giants. That's why a lot of the stuff over in Egypt is all completely destroyed. And they were having wars, right? That's what they told you. They were having wars over, this person was allegedly fighting this person. What they were really doing was blowing up a lot of that stuff so that people couldn't see the old world. For example, when you start to see that everything is just remarkable in the old world, you also begin to understand Egypt too looked a lot like this. And then you start asking questions. For example, if they already have electricity and gas light bulbs and all kinds of technologies that are already here, but stereoscope photos show you something different, and it's truly mind-blowing. The more I would go into this, let me get you another one. And I like color, because color kind of gives you a little bit of different way of seeing something. St. Louis World Fair, check that. Oh yeah, we were just tossing up buildings.
Look at this unseen footage. A naval ship witnessed strange activity in the Atlantic Ocean. What is happening there? What type of rain is going on? My God. Yo, what are the clouds doing? Or is some clouds sucking water from the sea? This is strange. Do you think there could be any possibility that could be a UFO we are seeing good web source? Leave your comments below, please. This looks quite strange. Well, my God. But this is modern fishing techniques. What's happening here? Oh my God, I can't even understand what's going on. Is it rain or is it something sucking water from the sea? This is unbelievable. Oh my God. What about the fish there? The fish too being.
Look at you! Look at you! Look at you! Toby, you're blocking up traffic! Look at you with your dumb fucking look. Get out of the street! Hey, Toby, get the fuck out of the street! What are you just sitting there? Why the fuck are you just sitting there? You are so fucking stupid. You know that? You are so fucking stupid. Get the fuck out of the street. Look at you resisting. He's fighting me. Why are you going backwards into me? Get the fuck out of the street. It's trying to back up. Get the fuck out of the street. Get out of the street. What the fuck is your problem? Get the fuck out. I still gotta help it. It's not my friend. No, what are you saying? He's saying he's on delivery. Get the fuck out. Get on the sidewalk. I am so sick of you. I am so fucking sick of you just sitting there. I should have just left it. And it's on delivery. Somebody's food is gonna be late. Say thank you. Fuck you and your thank you. I don't care about your thank you. Now get on with it. Now you the laziest motherfucker. My God. I am so sick of you. Get on with it. Don't stop. Oh God, he's reckless. No, because what they do is they're on lithium. And they get high on lithium and they start spazzing out, geeking out in the middle of the street. Look at Toby. These are replacing humans. Toby is replacing a human with that dumb fucking look on your face. Just blinking away. Don't you fucking blink again. Don't blink again. That's right. There it goes. Now you're gonna go. And now they're stopping. I feel bad. Yeah, they're never getting their food. And I'm gonna get blamed for it though. Somehow they're gonna blame me. Who's that? That's Kwame. You better hurry up. You better hurry up and give that dumbass a push. Get on with it. Go give them a push. Go push them. They need help. Something's fucking wrong with that one right there. Look, they just went past a good. You're not even gonna help them out. They're not even gonna help you out, Toby. Toby, they're not even gonna fucking help you out. You're gonna sit there with that dumb look on your face. There you go. There you go. We'll see how long before you stop. Look, you're gonna go into the fucking thing. He's gonna go right into the thing. He's gonna hit it. Oh. He's gonna run right into the back of it. Look at it. Oh! Oh! Hey, Toby, what the fuck is your problem? Hey, what the fuck is your problem? What the fuck is your problem? There you go. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Not into the fence!
So did you guys hear about that ice? Now look at this, y'all. That ice that fell down from the sky in downtown LA last night, you guys. Look at this. Yo, this is crazy, y'all, because what's going on with all this ice? Not just ice literally coming from the weather, like the snow and all the ice officers going all around the countries, and ice is also falling down from the sky, because this is not the first incident. Did you hear about the one that happened in Florida?
There was an incident where a piece of ice went through.
Look at that. So this happened in Florida. This was in Palm Coast, you guys. Palm Coast, Seminole County. Now look at this from LA, y'all.
In LA, downtown, to be specific.
Look at the ice. Look. Look how big this thing is, y'all.
And this shit dropped out of the fucking sky, bro. Ice. Big chunk of ice, bro.
Look at the ice. Look how intricate it is. Look how intricate it is. It doesn't even, it looks like glass, y'all. It looks like glass. Y'all see that? It looks like glass. I want you to examine this ice, y'all. They are saying this is ice, but it looks like glass. Y'all see that, right? He also stated that he jumped up and down on that ice. Look at that. Look. He's jumped up and down on that ice and it would not break at all, y'all. Did you see how thick it is? Look how thick this ice is. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is very interesting times, y'all. The sky is falling. What do you guys think about this, y'all? I told y'all, man, things are gonna get a lot more interesting, y'all. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for changing my frequency. Let's get this shit. Peace out.
Tell me everything you know about chakras.
What are chakras?
Oh, I see. I guess we'll start with the basics. The water flows through this creek much like the energy flows through your body. As you see, there are several pools where the water swirls around before flowing on. These pools are like our chakras.
So, chakras are pools of spiraling energy in our bodies?
Exactly. If nothing else were around, this creek would flow pure and clear. However, life is messy, and things tend to fall in the creek.
Guys, check this out. I'm in 2025.
So some of you may remember that 1 year ago today, I shared a video with some information for our friend here who appeared to be unaware that their time machine was malfunctioning. At the time, I pointed out that all the places that our would-be time traveler was showing us that they believed were in the past were actually just present-day locations with kind of outdated storefronts. Like I said, a year has passed since I shared that video, and I started thinking about our friend and wondering if they had corrected the problem with their time machine. And friend, I discovered that you've posted a new video. This time you're showing what you believe to be evidence of traveling to the future. Your video tells us that it shows the same location today and in 2035, 10 years into the future. And I was super excited to see it, because I figured that means you must have fixed the problem. And I hate to say it, but it looks like your time machine is still malfunctioning. Sorry. So I found the place where you recorded your present day video, and the Google Street View looks pretty much like what we see in your video. I also found that sign that you showed us. But the place that you showed us that you believe to be 2035 is not the same place. Those are just some abandoned outlets. I know because I went and found those too. Here we can see the spot that you showed us in the video with Unit 121 and also that mall office sign. And here's that dilapidated sign that you showed us in your video. So I hate to be the one to tell you this, but I think your time machine is still not working correctly. Again, sorry. But I think I might know what's going on. I think it's possible that your temporal modulator and your spatial modulator are entangled. Check it out. You were trying to go 10 years into the future, but you didn't travel through time. But you did travel through space. And you moved not 10, but 100 miles. Those abandoned outlets are about 100 miles away from your first location. So I'm thinking maybe you should check that out. But I acknowledge that I'm not the expert here, and I defer to you and what I assume are years of study in this field. Anyway, good luck with your time machine. I really hope you get it working. And maybe I'll check in with you next year.
صلوا على رسول الله ربي يستر وصاير.
So I got kicked out of my shop, basically out of nowhere. Hey, you got like 30 days to clear out. He rented it to someone else, which makes sense, makes a lot more money. But the guy was so stupid, he didn't realize that I put in all of these walls and insulation, the compressor, the electrical. This is all upgraded lights, which was paid for by me. And when I did it, I made it so I could take it all with me. So now we're going to tear out the entire interior of the shop, scrape the floors, take the lights, take the conduit, take the friggin' breakers in the boxes. I even upgraded those, and I have proof of all of it. And now he won't be able to rent it to the new person because it's due the day I leave, but they won't have the ability to upgrade the shop to what it wants. And yeah, we always win in the end. So always have a backup plan, team.
Well, that, my friend, is quite scary. Good web source. Here we are always talking about love. Loving your neighbor the way you love yourself. That good web source that you've just seen, my friend, ripping off the whole house of all the things they had made. Well, that is his opinion. But my friends, you see, if everyone loves their neighbor the way they love themselves, I'm sure the next person that could have rented there could have found some of the things there helpful, you see. But again, you see, different humans have different ways of thinking and living in different places. What could you have done in such a situation? Leave your thoughts below.
This might be first contact with a civilization from beyond the ice wall. because a few days ago, researchers in Australia discovered a ghost ship that looks unlike anything we'd ever seen before, just sailing out in the middle of nowhere. And once they tried to approach it, it just suddenly turned around and then disappeared over the horizon. And do you know what is right next to Australia? The Leviathan's Gate as well as the Serpent's Gate. So this boat could have just sailed through from any one of these continents out here over by Australia, where nothing ever happens, and New Zealand, which people forget about. It could have just came over there, done a little scout, and then went back to wherever it was from. Maybe it was from Patasia with the K9-like creatures. Humans with dog heads. And if you want to see some footage of this thing up close, here it is. In my opinion, this looks like it's got to be at least 300 years old. It looks absolutely ancient. And one thing that the contacts told me from Telegram, who claim that they've astral projected beyond the ice wall or have even been there, they told me that a lot of those civilizations that exist out there are not very advanced at all, and they are still stuck in medieval or even earlier with that level of technology that they have. So this could even be just one of their ships.
This dog has completely changed from black to white over the course of the last 2 years. How is this possible? So this dog here was black when the owners got him. And then face started to become white. Then we got some white on the paws coming up. Then legs completely turned white. Face completely white. Got some white here, white on the back. Now you could see fully changing color to a white dog. What kind of dog is this? You see it even more now. Still got some black on the tail, but slowly transitioning to white. And then now, fur is back just completely white instead of black, and it only took 2 years. What caused this?
Petrified Dragon Mud Fossil University.
That right there is the eye. That's the carapace, which is the head. These are the teeth coming down. That is a gigantic dragon's head laying on a beach. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think I am. Here's just another shot of it. See the teeth coming out? These are the ones on the bottom coming up. These are the ones coming down. Red is always pretty much blood, and these teeth run all the way out to the end of his snout, which they should. The carapace looks extremely accurately portrayed. The brow of the eye is quite prominent. I go real.
Pararoka, what is going on here? Is this water that, where has this water come from? What is a pororoka?
This is proof that mountains are not real.
So this might come as a surprise to many of you guys, but yes, it is possible for some mountains to be fake. This is an old TikTok that just recently got reposted. A bunch of you tagged me in it, and in it we can see the caption, "Mountains are not real," and we see this realistic looking mountain with a split down the middle. The cameraman then walks in, and we can see a bunch of support beams, so clearly it's not a real mountain. Well, believe it or not, artificial mountains do exist. And this is no secret. More often than not, it's the result of industrialization and the excessive dumping of waste products that eventually pile up into a mountain. And in the future, we might even see these mountains built intentionally as a wildlife refuge, for example, like the one proposed in Germany. I'm not exactly sure the purpose of this fake structure, but honestly, it's probably a factory of some kind meant to be obscured from the public, or a movie set, for example. Either way, this video makes it read like all mountains are fake. Obviously, that's not the case, but there are some fake mountains.
The Wall of Gog and Magog. You didn't know that's what the ancient Great Wall of China really was? You didn't know it was built to keep giants out? Gog of Magog, by the way, and other giants in the land of Tartaria, Tartarus, sort of a Nephilim prison connection there, is what the wall was for. You may have even seen recent videos that show the wall where the side between what is now China and Russia, where the bow and arrow slits really were. They were facing towards China. They were defending something coming from over there, which ancient legends tell you were giants. Gog and Magog, also called Juj and Majuj in Muslim mythology, will also make their return at the end of time. And when they do, they're going to swallow up all the water. This makes me think of Revelation, when one of the trumpets is blown. Fallen angels are released from underneath the Euphrates River when it dries up. Sounds a lot like Juj and Majuj, somehow drying up the Euphrates River and then coming across. Giants with magical powers. That's what the wall was built for. Also, there are two wars of Gog and Magog. One is referred to the Gog of Magog. It seems to be pre-tribulation and probably what starts the tribulation. And one is at the end of the millennial reign. Why I say the war of Gog and Magog probably starts the tribulation is because you see that there's a 7-year treaty where they pick up weapons and clean up dead bodies. That's probably the same 7-year treaty that the tribulation is based off of. Lots more coming on Revelation, including, in my opinion, the definitive timeline. Also, if you check out old maps, anything that was beyond the Great Wall of Gog and Magog, you see words besides Tartarus references. You'll see lots of Nephtalia, Nephal, Nephilim, names of places. That's why. That was the land of giants. And even around the Ring of Fire, there probably was a land that they called Atlantis or Mu that was destroyed. Probably why the Ring of Fire is there. Just totally sunk down. The mysterious realm, hiding giants, hiding the real history. What else don't they want you to know? Follow my YouTube channel, The Savage Truth. Peace out.
That's crazy. It's America, man. It's America that you don't see on TV. Okay. That's crazy.
Ha! Look at this tool here.
Dear marine biologists on TikTok, what is this thing? I think I just found either an alien or an undiscovered thing of the ocean. This is not clickbait. Serious inquiries only. What is this thing?
Wait, seriously, what is that? It looks like a little plastic thing, but it's like a worm. What the fuck?
See? Wasn't being dramatic. I'm nervous because another wave came and splashed it and I lost it and I never found it again, and I'm scared that it like seeped into me. Anyone know what this is? And if it did seep into me, is that okay? Discovered something new.
Hey, look at these rings. How can they do this? What is it that they contain inside there? Is it red mercury or what's up? What's causing the ring to do this? Maybe it's from the stuff that is put on top there. What could that be?
Okay, look at this huge San Martin land crab. Look at that big old huge. I wonder what. It doesn't even like hold on. Look at that. With that one's right there, but this other one, ooh, he's got me. This one is no. Ow! 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 Ow!
Ancient buildings destroyed by a flood. Look at this. Oh, this looks like one magnificent building that existed here. What type of floods could have fallen such type of a building? This is crazy stuff. Oh my god. What? Look at those things there. These things look like what you've been seeing from different episodes. Okay, silver and black forest. How to make dark gold. You mix silver and black forest. Is this black forest the cake or is another material, metal? It becomes gold. If you mix lavender and lasale green, which color do you make? Oh, it's a mixture of colors. Okay, what is this? You make color. Is this which color is this? Is this blue or which color is this? Okay, azure. Don't know color azure. If you mix white allegedly with sky blue and brown, what? The one at the end is brown. My God, I'm surprised. You come up with a new color. Hey, I don't know even the name of this one now. I think it's still green. You come up with the pea color. Hey, this is new stuff. If you mix white and neon red, oh, this is not ordinary red. What do you come up with? Maybe pink or what's up?
Here's another demonstration with a magnet.
There's
Here's
different
a
shades of
table.
pink.
It sits outside. All right. Gets rained on and then it dries up. Well, I'm going to scrape up the residue and see if it's magnetic. So, here we go. See that stuff? Once the wind quit blowing. Alright. Now let's see if the stuff in the rain is magnetic. Sure is.
Y'all aren't in church, and that makes them nervous. Because, see, you're harder to watch if you're not in there. You're harder to track and control when you're not in there. They can't channel your energy if you're not in there. They want you in there. And now that you're not there, wondering, what are you doing with all this time that you're not using to get reprogrammed? We're trying to teach you how to be peaceable and how to wait for your heaven and your paradise. So if y'all ain't here, where are y'all? And what are you thinking? Got them nervous.